Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We know that in 2019, the world stopped. The coronavirus appeared and changed our life. However, that we can take not only to fight against the virus, but also to stop the environmental consequences of the pandemic and prevent a future catastrophe. Today, our group is going to focus on SDG 13 and SDG 17. Here, we have Angela, Ruby, Jen, Peggy, and me, Angelina from Ishou University, and Achita, Mana, and Sela from Nihon Fukushi University.
Oh, it was such a big problem at the beginning of the outbreak of COVID-19 that the World Health Organization (WHO) asked to increase the production of masks by 40%. According to the estimates, COVID-19 requires 89 million masks and 76 million gloves per month. Such quantity of production of masks leaves us with many questions. Achita, what will happen to them once they are used? Are surgical masks reusable? Is it possible that they degrade naturally?
Sadly, many answers are not positive. In reality, most of these face masks contain many types of plastic, which cause plastic or microplastic pollution to our environment. The newspaper 20 Minutos said that it can take around 450 years to decompose only one surgical mask in nature. Now, Ruby, let's see where some of these masks end. The organization Ocean Asia has estimated that in 2020, the oceans have received 1.56 billion face masks. That means more than 5,000 additional tons of plastic.
Yeah, I know.
And it is poisoning the oceans, marine animals, and many other creatures which may eat the mask.
That's right, Achita. To find out if people are informed about this problem, our team conducted a survey with 108 people answered. Jane, what do you think people answered when we asked them? Did they know what material the mask is made of?
I have no idea really, Peggy.
Well, 50.9% answered that they don't know. And from those who replied with yes, believe that masks are made from fabric. But in fact, they are made mostly of plastic. We also asked them if they know that it is needed to cut off the mask loops before giving it away.
I know at this point, almost 80% answer no to this question. The reason for cutting the loops is because once people threw masks into the ocean or other animal habitats, it was killing them. However, not everything looks so dark when we ask, would you be willing to wear a fabric mask to save our planet once the pandemic improves? 75.9% answer yes to this question, giving us the hope that in the future everything can get better. Meanwhile, the pandemic situation gets better. We need to find out the way to deal with the actual situation.
You're right. Now let's take a look at our action plans.
Our action plan has three phases. For the initial phase, the supply of masks seems to be resolved. However, with the virus developing and having new mutations, we don't know what we can expect in the next week or month. So, sharing information and creating a partnership is very important. Therefore, information on where to buy masks or other forms of protection needs to be available to everyone, and for this purpose, that the information needs to be shared to others through the internet. Using, for example, SNS, we can connect easily with many others around the world through LINE, Instagram, and Facebook. As students, we can use various social media to promote the idea to students, teachers, and the rest of the world.
That sounds interesting. How about the middle phase?
Well, Peggy, to face the environmental problems derived from the pandemic, Ishou and Ishou University students organized a campaign called Before Responsibly Throwing. The principal purpose is to teach people the importance of cutting the lobes of their mask before throwing it in a corrugated can. To achieve that, students create posters, flyers, and brochures, and later they were put in distributed all around the universities.
Did you develop the campaign by yourselves?
No, following the SDG 17, the campaign also counts with the collaboration of students from mass media department in the creation of videos. Here you can see the video clip we made together. The campaign took place in both universities, and we hope to spread the message all around the world. We want to introduce the issues to the public and make people awarenesses to avoid a possible future disaster.
Which is the final phase?
As you know, Ajita, we hope the COVID-19 pandemic is about to come to an end. We should focus on building partnership by continuing to produce new goods to overcome the pandemic, just like the new syringe redesigned by Japanese companies that enable a more efficient use of Pfizer vaccine. Such products should be distributed to other countries, and partnerships should be established. And we also ask governments of the world to listen and cooperate with each other by sharing information about the virus and its consequences. We must build strong partnerships to keep ourselves healthy and create a society that is based on democracy, peace, and human rights. We would like to convey that such an action for the future can be done even such a COVID-19 situation.
Finally, we want to tell you, don't be afraid of the pandemic, as this can be an opportunity to help us to grow up and make new friends. The pandemic makes us stronger. ¡Ánimo!
Gangnam!
Here are our references. Thank you for listening.